Happy Monday. It's Dr. Tonia here. I'm excited to share with you this Monday motivation about letting go. They often say that sometimes we can hold on to the present so tightly that we can't embrace the future. And it's important that we know when to let go, how to let go, what to let go. And so I'll be talking today about three areas that we can let go. And when I was younger, I learned a valuable lesson about letting go. I was transitioning into the work field and just had a lot of clothes from college and different things that, just didn't really represent where I was going to. And so I ended up giving away like most of my clothes. But the very same week, I ended up being blessed with like a whole professional wardrobe of clothes that was much better, much more expensive than I could have ever bought myself. And so definitely, I think sometimes we have to let go of things in order to receive. And so one thing we can let go of is our plan. If we learned nothing last year, it was that things don't always go according to our plan. But sometimes there's a greater plan that's in store. And so I know last year, I'm very goal oriented. I wrote down my plan. I was going to be, I wanted to be speaking in 2 different engagements per month. I wanted to be coaching in person with different people. I was teaching, and all of that changed. But I ended up doing more speaking engagements online and more virtual coaching than I ever had before. It wasn't my plan, but it ended up being a better plan and something that I'm continuing to do now. We also sometimes have to let go of position. So we learned that, within this last year, a lot of people have changed positions. A lot of people have had let go of positions because they just realize that those positions didn't necessarily match their priorities of where they are right now. I know even personally as an educator and now as a full-time professional coach and speaker and writer, that I enjoyed what I did. I've never been in a position where I didn't like what I was doing. I've always enjoyed being an educator, always joined. But sometimes you have to realize that sometimes you may have to change position, that you are not that position. You can walk in your purpose, but it's not necessarily tied to a position. And so we have to learn to adapt, rebrand ourselves, reevaluate ourselves. It could be within the organization, it could be outside of the organization, but sometimes we have to reposition. And then thirdly, sometimes we have to let go of people. And sometimes when like you let go of position, you have to let go of some of the people that were in with you or in that company or in that organization with you. Not that it was a bad thing or that it was bad people, but they're not necessarily who you need to be connected to move into your next stage. And it can be difficult, especially when you have great relationships. It doesn't mean that you burn any bridges, but it just means you need to establish new relationships and develop new mentorships and new alliances and collaborations with new people. So definitely, don't be afraid to let go. We learned that we are stronger than we think from last year, that we can let go and go on to do greater things. So that's my Monday motivation for you this week. And I pray you have a great week and let go so you can let in all the many blessings that are in store for you. Take care. This is Dr. Tony. Have a great day.